Well, it wouldn't be great if you found an extra couple $1,000 if you don't have any money. Actually, be great anytime. But there's a lot of places that you can check, and grants and opportunities just change every day. So what you think you know about the government or grants or whatever, it's going to be different tomorrow. And anything you do know doesn't work anymore anyway. So you just it's starting a new day all over. Now, some of the places that you'd never think of looking is getting a grant from the IRS. That's right. And the IRS gives grants, and you don't even have to pay taxes. And that's what's cool about it. And one of the most popular one is the Earned Income Tax Credit. Okay, here's a report. I'm going to put all these links in the description, so we want to follow up. And I know you're going to spend the rest of the day following up, and actually you should, unless you have something better to do. Then we're going to make you more money. But this is a nice explanation of the Earned Income Tax Credit. There's two places to get it: your federal and the state. Now, it's only about 30 states that have it, or 32, something like that. This lists everybody. Now, the thing about the Earned Income Tax Credit, you could get up to, like, I think it's $7,000. What'd you do with my sheet? Somebody took that sheet. I had, and that's you have to fill out a tax form, and that's easy enough. There's enough places around that will do that for free for you. But you can get up to $7,430, and you have to have children for this. Okay, and it doesn't matter how old you are or whatever, or how much taxes you pay, or even if you don't pay. But you got to file to get the money, so you never get it. And I've seen a lot of advertising sometimes in states that are telling people to apply because you don't realize you got that money, and they want the money in their in their state coffers. And also, if you don't have children, you could get a rebate. It's like a rebate, but it's a cash check. You don't have to pay any taxes, nothing, nada. And that's $600. So that's a little. Now, every state varies. Like California will give you up like $3,400. So that's like $10,000. Now, here's the neat part of that. You could go back a couple of years too. So if you didn't get it last year, you go back and play again. So that's another $7,000. You didn't get it the year before, you go back and figure that out too. I have all the links in the bottom to figure that out and where to go and get help for that. Now, the other thing is other things that they're coming up all the time now. There's new programs to solve many new problems like daycare. So if you want to have a take care of children at home, other people's children get paid for it. There's a lot of grant money out there for you to do that because we don't have enough childcare workers, so or childcare facilities and things like that. The pandemic screwed up all that. So there's a lot of grant money in there for you to be a little entrepreneur and take care of children at home. And here's a listing I'll have there on how one of the grants applications for this in California. This is interesting. In Missouri, we'll give you $1,500 to help your kid. Yeah, because of the last couple of years, education was terrible. So they're giving grants to low-income families, $1,500 to get educational program, tutoring, summer camps, computer equipment, internet connectivity, textbook access, art education, all that stuff. $1,500 grant. No payback, no problem. Yeah. So you have to check what your state, what they have. Here's another interesting thing too. Everybody wants tourists to come. So what this is in Pennsylvania, what they're doing is giving you a grant money if you have a small business that somehow will help attract tourists. So they give you, thousands and thousands of dollars to throw a party or whatever you could dream up to do that. So check with your local economic development office and find out. All these links again will be in the description below. Here's another one to boost childcare. That's a lot of places are doing that. I know DC government has a big one. Here, repair in rural areas, particularly those that were hurt by one of the disasters, one of the many we have now. Now there's special repair programs up to like $40,000 for home repair in rural areas. Here's a housing grant application that's just starting now to get people homes. And this is actually, they want you to build a home. So this is money for you want to be a real estate investor. They want you to build low income housings. Okay. Grant to be a real estate investor. How'd you know about that? It's hard. So these are the kind of things you want to hope that you see something like this. Hey, I didn't know they had that. And that sparks a brain in your head or a synapses or whatever it is that makes you think about something you and I would never thought of before you saw this. So that's important. A place again to get help for emergencies is findhelp.org. I know in my area, I put in my zip code and put search and put emergency. What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? 66 programs for emergency. So that's 66 emergency. Let's put something else in here. Financial assistance. How's that? Okay. I have to know how to spell. It's 25 with it. See, so there's people giving you money out there that you don't know about. And what you do is you call these people and see if it's for you. If it's not, then you say, hey, where else can I get? So you're going to get a lot more money if you get on the phone and stay off the computer. So don't watch my videos. Get on the phone and make some calls and find out the real information about government grants. But you join us too, and you can learn. Let'sGoHelp.com. What we do is just help people find financial assistance, non-traditional. I'm not going to send you to a bank or anything like that. No, all the little programs that are out there where you live that help you with financial problems. And the members do that. We all do that as a collective force. And that force is getting bigger and bigger and helping more and more people. And it's really fun to watch. So take a look at us at Let'sGoHelp.com.